All right, so as most of you have heard, legendary singer, songwriter, and actress Irene Cara passed away at her Florida home at the age of 63. Now, as I was looking at some of the articles on Irene Cara's passing, I learned that she was a victim of a recent hoax. And many fans, were in doubt as if she truly passed away or not. And I really didn't know about, that she was targeted for a hoax, because, since the internet has been around, there's been tons of, quote unquote hoaxes of when somebody passes away and whatnot. And Irene Cara was a victim of such a hoax, but it's just, very timely that after the hoax, she passes away. I'm like, jeez. I don't know. So either the person or persons that put out the hoax are prophetic or it's just mere coincidence. Wherever the case, we lost an icon in the business. I grew up on Irene Cara. I mean, I remember when Fame was on the radio. I remember when Flashdance was on the radio. I seen DC Cab at the movies. As far as Fame and everything, yeah, I do remember Fame. I haven't seen that movie in years. I more so remember the TV show than the movie. And I'm surprised that the TV show isn't streaming anywhere or they haven't released a complete set by now. But anyway, I'm looking at the article in the Daily Mail. I am going to leave a link in the comment box for those of you to read. But she was 63 years old and confirmed to pass away by her publicist, Judith Moose, on Saturday after midnight. And I'm still in shock. I really don't know what to say, what quite to say, but her singing really made a lasting impression. Her music made a lasting impression. I'm just, quite in shock and quite confused as to why her career didn't go farther than what it did, because I mean, back in the '80s, there was no internet back. I mean, at least home internet back then. So if a particular recording artist or even an actor or something, if they just just disappeared off the scene, that would be it. You would have no idea of what happened to them. But as circumstance would find out, and due to her untimely passing, I found out why Irene Cara pretty much disappeared off the scene during the 80s. And that was because she was in the middle of a heavy lawsuit with some record companies regarding ownership of songs and royalties and whatnot. She eventually won her suit, but the suit was one of those victories that amounted to a loss because after the suit, I read that she was basically shunned from the music industry, meaning that she was blacklisted, and by extension, maybe Hollywood as well. So for a time, there was no work for her and everything. And I believe that she just did concerts here and there in different places around the globe. But yeah, I just wish that her career went further than what it did. But I am grateful for the songs and the work that she left us. So in closing, I'm going to miss Irene Cara. She was one of my crushes. Next time I go to Hollywood, I'm going to visit her Walk of Fame star. And all I have to say is R.I.P. Irene Cara. This is Iron Will Media.